I'm Dave Cathy, the Food Dude, and I'm at the newest Chelino's Mexican restaurant. It's a huge space. It's a space that you might recognize. It was Nino's for a very long time. Chelino knows all about it because he was a manager here. This was the last store he worked in before he opened his first of what's now 13 restaurants. Here he is to tell us all about it, Chelino Garcia.
Well, I came to this building in 1986. I worked over here from 1986 to 1989. I came to be assistant manager, and I worked for Nino for 10 years. Before I became manager, I was dishwasher, busboy, waiter, whatever he needs, I was more than happy to do. I love this type of business. I love food industry, so I don't mind to do anything because I really love what I do.
Well, it shows. It shows for sure. Now, and you were telling me that this was the last place that you worked for anybody else besides yourself.
That's right. Right when I told Nino that I was going to try to open a little restaurant, he said, well, good luck, Chelino. He used to call me Güero, not Chelino. He used to call me Güero because I was young. And I was a young kid. I was 24 years old. And he said, here is the key of my warehouse. Mm-hmm. Go and whatever you need for your little restaurant, just grab it. And that's all. You just tell me what it is and to know what to take. But he gave me the keys of his warehouse, and I grabbed a few tables and pots and pans and give him a little list what I got, and free. Gave it to me. He told me, I hope you don't have to ever come back, but if you do, this will be your house again. And I didn't think I ever come back until now.
Well, that's great. And we lost Nino earlier this year, or in the middle of last year. And I know that I know it was a big loss for you. He meant a lot in your life, and so coming back here has got to be, you got to know that he's looking for you in here, right?
Well, the day I opened this place, when I saw I say about 5 o'clock, 5:30, we start having a line, and my feelings start feeling weird. Like I was so happy, so sad, excited, scared. So I have all my old feelings like Oklahoma weather. I have everything in 1 hour, and I just so excited to be here. But in the same time, I was missing Nino because Nino was an excellent man. He was the best man I only worked for 2 people in Oklahoma City, Nino's and First Cafeteria on 74th and South Shields. Mm-hmm. That's my only 2 jobs besides Nino's in my whole life. So I've been in business since I was 15 years old on food business.
Yeah, that's great. Well, one other thing, I noticed on the menu that you have a little tribute to Nino.
Well, when Nino used to come to the Nino's, when I was working in the kitchen, he would say, Chelino, fix me enchilada dinner with a couple of eggs on top, fried eggs on top. That was his favorite plate, his favorite meal, lunch, dinner, whatever, any time of the day. That's what he usually liked when he wanted to sit down and eat. He always ate running like everybody else, but when he sat down and eat, he ate enchilada dinner with 2 eggs on top, and that's Nino's. That's why I put that plate on there on memory of Nino.
That's I love that. I think that's a great tribute, and I know his family appreciates all that. Tell us a little bit. I mean, since the day you left this the first time, quite a lot's happened in your life. I mean, you have built a big family and a really big business. Talk about that.
Well, thanks to my family, we are 5 girls and 9 boys. There's 14 of us altogether. In the beginning, we all work at Chelino. So, like, I started on 36 in South Walker. I started with my 2 brothers, my wife, and I, another cook. That was 5 of us altogether. I was very happy my dream was to have a little restaurant, to make a living, buy me a little house, buy me a little car, and make a living like a regular family. Mm-hmm. But somehow, thank Lord, I had the chance to get at Robinson. Mm-hmm. I moved from 36 to Robinson for 3 or 4 months. And then when we have the MAPS project on Bricktown, the owner of Chelino's in Bricktown, his name is Joe Richard. Mm-hmm. He asked me to come to Bricktown. He has the place already set up, very easy to change a little bit to Mexican restaurant. Mm-hmm. But when they said okay, the penny on the taxes, so well, it's time to do it. I love Oklahoma, and I think it's going to be fine. And thank Lord I did. Thanks to Chelino's in Bricktown, Chelino's come out of the hole, and people get to know Chelino's more than. Well, I am so happy to be in Oklahoma City since then.
How many restaurants do you have altogether now?
Now there's 13 restaurants, 13 full-service restaurants.
13 full-service restaurants, and you've also got some carniceria, panaderia, all that stuff too?
Yes, we have our own little, I have little meat market, well, actually meat plant. USDA, we have inspector every day to inspect the meat, the fajitas we fix for all the Chelinos. And also we make our own fresh tortillas every day, every morning. And now I got my own warehouse, produce warehouse.
Right.
So I got a pretty good operation. I'm hoping everything works fine.
Well, the reason things are working, I mean, I know you work hard and you got a great plan and you learn from a great guy, but the bottom line is about the food. Tell people a little bit. There's still a few people out there, I'm sure, who have never been to Chelino's. What are they missing? What do you guys specialize in?
Well, I got a question the other day that what did I put in the food? You know, I really love what I do. I know any dish, anything you fix at home, you must do with love, with proud of what you're doing. And I always say the success of my food is fresh food. We make everything fresh from scratch. We don't have you can walk in the walk-in coolers. We don't have no enchiladas, nothing made for the next day. Everything's made is mostly like pretty much 99% is we need. So that's pretty fresh. My food is very fresh every day. And I think that's one of the key of the success we have.
All right, so Nino has his special. What's going to be your special?
What do you mean?
Well, if you come in and you tell somebody in the kitchen, make me something, what are you going to tell them to make?
Oh, right now we have a new dishes in there. We have in there it's a burrito norteño. There's a burrito that when I'm hungry, that's the best thing I can ever eat. There's a carne asada, like fajita meat burrito with fried jalapeno, fried onion inside. That's delicious. I'm starving. That is my first one to eat. We have quite other things that I really like. We have like a shrimp cocktail when I have time and enjoy a nice meal, shrimp cocktails. We also have we call them Johnny Special. We have a lot of new places in there. We have customers. We name it after the customers. There's things that are not on the menu, but they say, well, fix me this, like this and this. And I kind of like it. So, well, we ended up putting in the menu. It's like a Johnny Special, Alan Special. We got quite a few in there. We're naming after customers.
Very good. Well, I think that's another thing that brings them back. Chelino, it's been great talking to you. Appreciate it very much, and congratulations on the new store.
Well, thank you very much, and I hope we see you at Chelinos. This is very fresh food every day. I hope you enjoy, and thank you, Oklahoma, for being part of Chelinos for 24 years. I'm so happy to be in Oklahoma, and I'm very proud of Oklahoma, too.